fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. The passing of the open range led to many bitter fights between cattlemen and homesteaders, and even between the ranchers themselves over boundaries and water rights. Range wars might have followed if it had not been for the masked rider of the plains. It was he who blazed the trail for progress and put an end to violence on the frontier. Return with us now to those thrilling days when the West was young. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for the Circle Bar. There's going to be trouble. Hail Silver! Away!
The stage for Buffalo Pass jolted along the rocky trail.
Get up! Come on, get up there!
Inside the coach were two men and a girl, Tex Hardy, his sister Ann, and young Ray Gordon, the new manager of the Great Circle Bar Ranch.
Come on, you lazy galoots, get up!
We've been expecting you for most a month, Mr. Gordon. Everybody in the county's been looking forward to meeting you.
Would you mind calling me Ray, Miss Hardy?
Not if you call me Ann.
And me, Tex.
That suits me fine.
I'm glad you didn't turn out the way we were afraid you would.
How's that?
Well, nobody'd ever heard of you. We were afraid you'd be an Easterner, a tenderfoot.
I was born in Wyoming, Ann.
You don't have to tell us now.
I'll say you don't. There's a heap of folks going to breathe a sigh of relief.
Think so?
I'm sure of it. Circle Bar is the biggest outfit around Buffalo Pass, and the manager always takes the lead in everything. Why, when Joe Murphy was alive, there wasn't one of us ranchers that rope a dogie without asking his advice.
And you expect me to step into Joe's shoes?
Well, sort of.
I might not have the same ideas, Tex.
Well, that's reasonable. You're a lot younger.
But you're one of us. That's all that matters.
For a while, we thought our sheriff, Bill Kennel, was going to get the job. And that would have suited us fine.
Especially Bill.
He's a smart hombre, sis.
You wouldn't get any argument from him about that.
All right. Maybe he does talk about himself a little too much. But I was trying to tell Ray something. Even if folks were rooting for Bill, they're going to forget all about it when they meet you, Ray.
We'll wait and see, Tex.
Oh, you can take our word for it. We think you're regular. Of course, you'll be mighty busy for the next day or two, but I'm going to have a party Saturday night, and you're going to be the guest of honor. Will you come?
I'd like to.
I won't take any excuses. It's settled. You're going to shake hands with the whole county.
Get up there, you're coming! Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, what the...
It's a masked man and an Indian.
Hold up. We haven't been in trouble with road agents for a year.
Keep your gun on him, Tonto. Gordon, are you there?
I'm right here, masked man.
You know him?
We brought a horse for you. You can ride with us to the ranch.
I've been wanting to have a talk with you. Goodbye, Tex. A nice meeting you, Ann.
Ray!
Come on, Silver.
Hello there.
Since when have outlaws been working on the Circle Bar crew, Tex?
I don't like it. They say you can judge a man by the company he keeps.
So you're going through with your plan?
You say the word, I won't.
No, I believe it's wise. But you're going to have trouble. This country isn't right for farming, and most of the people around here think they'll never be bothered by homesteaders.
The country wasn't right for farming in Spring Valley. You know what happened there. They couldn't stop the homesteaders from moving in. They plowed up the land, worked it for a couple of years, and then they moved out. Now the valley's all grown up with weeds. There's no good for range either.
I know. The days of the open range are over. I can see that as well as you do. But it's going to be hard to make these ranchers face the future.
It's my job.
Tonto and I are going to stay near Buffalo Pass. You may need us.
I guess so. You think you ought to start wearing a gun?
Well, you've got along without one.
Yeah, but...
Wearing a gun forced you to kill a man once. It was in self-defense, I know. And when the jury acquitted you, you told me you'd never wear a gun again. Well, Buffalo Pass isn't much different from Spring Valley. You might run into the same situation.
You're right. The six-shooter stays on the wall.
We're stopping here, Ray. There's the ranch down below.
Uh-huh. Nice spread.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll need it. Get up there, boy.
Quiet down, boys. The boss has something to say.
Boys, I've only been here a week. But I want to tell you right now, you're the finest crew I ever worked with. No, I mean it. So far, we've got along fine. But I'm going to start giving some orders that you won't like.
Well, we figured we'd have to go to work sooner or later.
You mean round up the strays in the canyon?
Well, there's none of you can guess, so just sit tight and listen.
I want you to file homestead claims on every inch of ground in this valley. Now, just hear me out, boys. I know you're not farmers, and you don't have to be. The law says if you file a claim to a section of land and build on it, that land is yours.
You've explained it to me, boss, but I still haven't got it straight. We're not going to live in the bunkhouse anymore?
Well, you'll have to live in your cabins. You'll still eat up here, that's all.
It's going to be mighty inconvenient.
The ranch will pay you grazing rights on your land.
Well, that ain't bad.
And in time, we'll buy it.
Uh-huh.
Only what, Sunshine?
Well, gosh, blink it, Ray. We don't want to even look like homesteaders.
Oh, this is the only way we can keep them out of the valley.
Now, listen, I got a name for bar and trouble. That's why they call me Sunshine. But not even me's figured on homesteaders bothering us here.
They will. By spring at the latest.
Well, you come from farther east. You know what the ranchers have been up against there. I guess you know what you're doing.
Now, that isn't all, though.
That's all you told me.
Wait. From Rock Point north to the Sycamores, and then from the Sycamores east to the ranch, and from the ranch south to the pass, and from the pass west to Rock Point, we're going to build a fence.
Fence? You can't mean it,
We'll
boss.
start just as soon as you boys have filed your claim.
A fence at Buffalo Pass.
Fence all around the Circle Bar Range.
Miles of it.
90, to be exact.
But you can't. There's other cattle besides ours running the range.
Not many head.
It's sticking a knife in the back of our friend.
No. It's showing them what they'll all have to do sooner or later.
Then let it be later, after I'm dead and gone. Cattlemen like me have fought barbed wire all across the state of Wyoming. If you think I'm going to start stringing it now, you're loco, Ray.
The fence is going to be built. You want to be counted out, Sunshine, that's up to you. You can draw your time with a 2 months bonus.
I've been here 5 years.
And I'd hate to lose you, but that goes for everybody. This job has got to be done. If you don't want any part of it, just draw your time and clear out.
I guess the boys would like a little time to think about it, Ray.
Sure. And any questions you have, I'll be glad to answer them.
Did old man Richardson give you the go-ahead on this?
He certainly did.
Well, I can't understand it. Most likely mean the boys will be sticking by you, son. We'll file the claims, and we'll build the cabins, and we'll build the fence. Then do you know what's going to happen?
The Circle Bar Range will be safe.
Yeah, but we won't. Our rancher friends are going to have something to say about that. We won't be living all together here. We'll be scattered all over the valley. They'll get us one by one while we're sleeping. Mark my words, Ray. At the end of the year, there won't be a mother son of us alive.
Good night, Sunshine. Steady there, boy.
Is that Ray Gordon?
Sure is, Ann.
It's been a long time having this party and a long time getting you here, Ray.
It's been a lot of work at the ranch.
Yeah, but now that you've come, I don't think you better stay.
Why not?
We just found out that your crew has filed homestead claims and that you're building a fence.
Well, that's true.
Made you mighty unpopular with the men inside. You don't want any gun playing around here, so you better go home.
I don't carry a gun.
All the more reason for you to
I'd
vamoose.
like a chance to talk with the men.
They've heard your arguments. They got them from Sunshine.
I might be able to argue a little better.
It won't do you any good. Oh, I like you, Ray. I don't want to see you get into any trouble, and you're asking for it. That fence will never be built. If you keep trying, well, I can't answer for what...
Gordon, get out of here.
Here we are. There's only one way to deal with a fence-building homestead in Coyote. Go for your gun.
You're Bill Kendall, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sheriff Kendall.
I left my badge inside. This is man-to-man.
Sorry I can't oblige you. I don't carry a gun.
We'll fix that up. Give him one, boys.
No, thanks.
Yellow, huh?
Take you off your gun belt, and I'll answer that with my fist.
That suits me. Hold this, Tex.
No, you can't. Now, wait a minute.
Inside the house, Ann. This is no place for you.
Tex, stop them.
Come on, you polecat. Come and get it.
I'm ready.
Someone's riding this way, Tonto.
Ah,
Ray Gordon's the only one who knows where we are.
we see who it is plenty soon.
You better step back out of the light of the fire.
Ah,
Hi there. Anybody around?
It is Ray.
Oh, there you are. I thought I saw Silverback in the trees.
What brings you here at this time of night?
Well, can you see my face good?
Why, you've been in a fight.
Yep. If I'd been carrying a gun, I'd been done for.
What happened?
Well, I rode over to the Hardy Ranch for a party, and the sheriff and I put on the entertainment. They're all against me, masked man.
I thought they would be.
I know I'm right, only... Well, I don't want to take any chance of my boys getting hurt. They're all living on their claims now, and... What shall I do?
Go ahead, Ray.
You mean that?
We'll keep a close watch on Kendall and Hardy and all the other ranchers. We'll answer for the safety of your men.
That's the promise I've been looking for. Thanks, mister.
Adios, Ray.
Adios. Get up, boy.
Quiet down now. I had a talk with Sunshine today. He's sticking with Gordon. At least he thinks he is. But tonight we're going to give him a last choice. Hot lead or quit this job.
There's some of the boys that'd rather go after Gordon himself.
So would I. He's got 10 men up at the ranch house, so we wouldn't be able to smoke him out. Sunshine will quit. Don't worry about that. And when he does, the whole crew will follow suit. Are you ready? Then pull your bandanas over your face and let's get going.
How far back are they?
maybe half-mile.
It's going to be close. Come on, Silver.
Get him up, Scout.
There's the cabin.
And no light.
Let's hope the sun shines up at the ranch.
Ah,
He isn't, though. There's his horse at the side.
ah.
Get it saddled.
Not time to do it.
Hip. Sunshine,
Huh?
pull on your boots. Kendall and the ranchers are on their way here.
Kendall?
Hurry up.
I am.
Your horse will be saddled. We'll head for the ranch house.
I knew something like this would happen. I told... You're masked.
Never mind that.
Horse already.
They're coming. Climb aboard.
Right.
Hip. Come on, Silver.
Get him up, Scout. Oh, up there. That's him. He got away.
A masked man and an engine with him. Open fire.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now to continue our story. As the Lone Ranger, Tonto, and Sunshine raced across the level range toward the ranch house, a bright glare leaped to the sky behind them. Sunshine's cabin had been fired, and by the time they reached the main corral of the ranch, they found Ray and several men already in the saddle.
You're all right, then? Sure. The masked man got me out in time. If I'd have known you was friends with the Lone Ranger and he was around here, I'd have felt a heap better about this. But all the same...
Who was it?
Kendall and the ranchers.
I told you about Kendall laying down the law to me today.
They didn't follow you?
They saw they couldn't catch us, but your other men out there are not safe. It's time they move back to the ranch house.
They're claimed.
Better sacrifice them than sacrifice their lives.
You bet. We'll round them up tonight.
Fine sheriff leading a bunch of night riders.
That's what I've been wondering about. If it weren't for Kendall, Hardy and the rest of them wouldn't try violence. There's something personal in this, Ray. The sheriff doesn't forget the duties of his office without a good reason.
He only took the job of sheriff because he couldn't get Ray's job.
Is that true?
So they tell me.
That's it, then. Fence or no fence, he wants to drive you out of here.
He's sure been trying to make the boys quit.
How about it, boys? You still with me?
You got 'em sold, Ray. They'll stick by it to the end.
They'll be living back here at the ranch. The work on the fence will go on. Kendall will see that he doesn't have a chance of making trouble with your crew.
Will he give up?
That wouldn't be my guess. But we'll have to wait and see what he tries next. Round up the boys out on the range.
Right away.
And one thing more, Ray. Carry a rifle in the boot of your saddle from now on.
But you told me not
That
to.
isn't the same as carrying a six-gun. If your crew is attacked during the day, you want to fight with them.
I see what you mean.
And stay with your men. Don't ride alone day or night.
Well...
I made you a promise. I want one in return.
It makes sense, kid.
All right. I promise.
And I'll see that he keeps it, masked man.
Good. Come on, Silver.
Get him up, Scout.
Long time since you paid the canyon a visit, Bill.
Yeah, bet.
I thought you was playing a long game with the Rangers.
Too long to suit me. They're letting that Gordon hombre go ahead with his plans, and they won't do a thing to stop him.
Seems to me I heard about a little raiding party a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, nothing came of it.
You still want to be the manager of the Circle Bar, don't you?
With Gordon out of the way, I would be.
So you come to see me.
Well, old friends are best, bet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I never done business with the sheriff before.
Oh, this badge don't mean a thing to me, you know that.
Well, if I can depend on it, what's on your mind?
Well, you always like to make your own plans.
Take him prisoner. Is that it?
Get him out of the way. For good.
Old man Richardson pay a nice ransom.
None of that.
No? And what would you pay me?
Well, I couldn't pay anything until I got the job. Afterwards, well, there's 10,000 head of cattle on the Circle Bar Range.
That ain't exactly news.
I'll promise you 1,000 head a year.
If you get the job.
I will.
Well, we'll see.
You mean it? How you gonna work it?
Just tell me everything you know about the range and Gordon. And like you say, I always make my own plans.
It's getting dark, boss.
Got to figure out where to run the fence tomorrow.
Maybe we should have brought a few more of the boys with us.
Why take them away from the work?
Remember your promise to the masked man?
I'm not alone.
You're practically alone.
I wouldn't say that.
Just the same. You
Nothing's
oughta-
going to happen, Sunshine. Nothing has for the past 2 weeks, and nothing will. The ranchers have pulled in their horns.
And I wonder why the Lone Ranger's still around here.
I haven't seen him.
I did, last night.
Oh, look. We don't want to fence off this water hole. There's a draw from the Hardy place runs down here, and we'll leave the hole for their cattle. Now...
Get him! Shoot him down! Go for your rifle, boss. It's an ambush. Oh! Oh, my head.
Sunshine.
Ray, what are you...
He's conscious. What happened, Sunshine?
Oh, it's you, masked man. It was an ambush. Where's Ray?
I don't know. Take a look at the tracks, Tonto. See if you can find out how long ago it happened.
Tracks look fresh.
Where did they lead?
Time to find out.
It was a little after sunset.
Not more than half an hour.
Well, I guess I was hit.
Your temple was grazed, that's all. You'll be all right as soon as I get it bandaged. Do you have any idea who it was?
Nope, they come riding out of that draw. The light wasn't good.
How many?
Well, I saw 5 or 6. There might have been more.
How does that feel?
Fine, masked man.
Tracks go that way, toward Canyon. Maybe 10 horse.
Your horse is still here, Sunshine. We're riding for the sheriff.
Kendall?
It's his job to find the men who did it.
I figure he did it himself.
We may be able to find out about that when we talk to him. Here, I'll help you into your saddle.
Oh, I can manage.
Here, Silver.
Yes, Scout.
We aren't far from the ranch. I could get the boys...
We'll talk to the sheriff first. Come on, boy.
Get him up, Scout.
He's home. There's a light.
Who is it? A masked man.
Don't get any ideas about that mask, Kendall. This here's the Lone Ranger.
We have some work for you, Sheriff.
Yeah.
Ray Gordon and Sunshine were drag ghosts at the foot of Hardy's draw.
Hey, Sunshine looks all right. What about Gordon?
We don't know. He's disappeared. But Tonto can show you the trail.
Disappeared.
You hearing going back on you?
I'll follow that trail by myself.
We're ready to help you. You'll need a posse to round up the gang.
I don't need anybody. I'll follow the trail by myself. You three go on about your business. You get me?
We got you, Sheriff. Come on, Sunshine.
What's the idea? He's up to something.
Of course he is. Tonto, you'll ride away with us, but you'll come back here. Follow him. Mark the trail for us, but don't let yourself be seen.
Where are we going?
Yep. Our first stop is Hardy's ranch. Come on, Silver.
Get him up, Scout.
That's Texan Ann on the porch.
Sunshine.
That masked army we saw on the stage.
Don't you go for your gun, Tex. Come here and meet the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger?
We thought he was an outlaw.
Tex, Ray Gordon has been dry ghost. Did you ranchers have anything to do with it?
Oh, no.
Oh, masked man, I swear it.
There's one way you can prove it.
How?
Whoever did the job took Ray with him.
Is he dead?
We don't know, but if he were, they wouldn't have bothered.
He's a prisoner then?
What do you want me to do?
Get your men together and go after the gang.
You can lead us?
He leads you all right. Get your boys together and make it pronto.
There's another of Tonto's sign.
It's a good thing he went ahead. We've never been able to follow this trail at night.
I knew that.
But he'll only lead us to the sheriff.
The sheriff? You mean Bill Kendall?
The same. How about it, masked man?
Bill Kendall knows who the crooks are. I'm sure of it. Come on, Silver.
Get up there. Come on.
Well, Tonto,
You leave horse here. Crook make camp in wood over next rise.
how close can we get without being seen?
Plenty close. Maybe you hear him talk.
That's what I'm hoping.
Is Ray there?
Him prisoner.
He's alive.
Maybe hurt some, not bad.
And the sheriff?
Him fight with leader.
Bill Kendall and an outlaw. Well, he must be a prisoner, too.
No, him not prisoner. You wait. You see.
Put a bullet through him. Put a bullet through him and get it over with.
Oh, shut up.
If you don't, I will.
Go for your gun and you'll be one sorry gent. I can outdraw you any day in the week.
Oh, now listen.
You listen to me. I got your promise of 1,000 head a year. But how can I be sure you'll get that job? I can't. Gordon's my prisoner. I can get 10,000 out of old man Richardson without half trying. Maybe he'll make it 50.
I tell you, it isn't safe to keep him here. Put a bullet through him. Take him back to the range where he can be found.
Why isn't it safe?
They can follow your trail.
Wait. Anybody follow you?
No,
You sure?
absolutely.
Well, that's the only way a trail could be followed. You don't leave marks in the bed of a stream.
Pat, you got to do what I say. If I wanted to, I could give you an awful good reason.
Out with it.
Can't you just take my word?
What's the reason?
Well, the Lone Ranger's after you.
Huh?
He's the one who come and told me about the ambush.
You talked with the Lone Ranger, then you came here?
But he didn't follow me.
Now I gotta finish Gordon off.
That's what I say.
And I ought to give you a dose of the same medicine. How do you know you weren't followed? That hombre's smart. Boys, get your horses saddled.
What's the idea?
We're breaking camp. We're getting out of here as fast as we can.
Let me take care of Gordon.
Yeah, there he is on the ground. Go ahead.
Yeah, you better shoot me, Kendall. If I live, you're gonna hang.
I won't hang. You're all through, mister, and your job goes to me.
My hand! Knock the gun clean out of it.
The mayor's man.
You're covered, Bat, and your camp is surrounded. Close in, boys.
Get the coyotes' guns and open good.
Hand over your gun, Bat.
Yeah, you got me. I had a hunch just as soon as he mentioned your name.
Well, get your ropes, Ray.
Good. Shut up, you.
My hand is
You're
broken.
loco. You can only send me to jail, but they'll hang you. And I'll be looking forward to it.
He'll hang, all right. I've had my ears open for the last hour, and it came out that this hombre is wanted back east for murder.
We'll use your own handcuffs on you, Kendall.
No, it's a lie. I never did.
You always did talk too much.
Now, what do you think of your Sheriff, Tex?
He's an ornery, no-good polecat.
I suggest that you take his place.
Well, if the folks will have me.
You can count on my vote.
And mine, too.
After the way I've treated you, Ray.
You just thought you were in the right, that's all.
Well, about the fence, I still think I am. Masked man, there's nobody got the interests of the West more at heart than you have. And that goes for us ranchers, too, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Then how about it? Doesn't the end of the open range mean the end of ranching?
Not if you meet the problem the way Gordon's meeting it.
What? You're on his side?
Let him talk to you. Give him a chance to tell you the story of Spring Valley. After that, you'll be on his side, too.
It's hard to believe.
Will you listen to me?
The masked man wants me to. What else can I do?
Good.
How to bring Silver, Scout.
You won't be sorry, Tex. It never hurt anyone to face the future. There's only one way to get ahead, and that's to go forward. Hip! Adios!
So long, man.
Come on, Silver! Come on, Scout! One, two, away!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.